My official prediction for Norma versus Aspen. Guys, I'm going with Norma. I am going against DraftKings.com. The experts in the field have Aspen Ladd as a favorite, plus 130 in fact. Let me tell you why this is a problem. In full disclosure, I do not know who Norma is. I'm sure she's a perfectly nice lady and up-and-coming fighter, but if she walked in here and slapped me, I would not be able to tell you who did it. I'm just simply not familiar with her. Now, she must be pretty good. What's my clue? Well, she's in the UFC. She must be pretty good. What's my clue? Well, she's a main event fighter. But here's where the problem comes. Every fighter knows, you get two fighters together, when they walk out there, they both know who's going to win the fight. Now, the one that knows that they're not going to win the fight still clings to something called hope. They cross their fingers, they bite down on that mouthpiece, and that's what dreams are made of. But two athletes know Aspen Ladd, by example, has something against 145 pounds. She is clearly a featherweight. She's clearly a featherweight because she has missed weight more times than any fighter currently in the UFC. She may have missed more times than anybody in history, but I can tell you the stat is true. Nobody else has missed it 3 times. She has missed it 3 times. And if I'm wrong, it's 4. What does that represent? If you can't make 135 pounds, but you can make 145 pounds, there is not a discussion on what weight you are. You are whatever weight you make. Okay, she's a featherweight, but she didn't want to do it. Now, I'm not looking to put Aspen Ladd down. I'm trying to tell you why I'm going with Norma, even knowing nothing about her. Aspen Ladd is fantastic. She is 9-1. She's a great fighter. She's ranked number 3 in the world. She's a great fighter. She does not believe she's a featherweight. Now on short notice, without bulking up. And what am I talking about when I say bulking up? Look at what Jon Jones is going through right now, where he's taking almost 2 years away from the sport to bench press and to do some power cleans, trying to gain weight, trying to move up a weight class. Or you even look at what Stipe Miocic is rumored that he's doing. The same thing, trying to put on 20 pounds of muscle. All right, great. But that's very real from a psychological as well as a physiological standpoint. Before I'm going to be ready, I must, and then you fill in the blank. For most fighters, it's go through a training camp, it's diet, it's study, it's game plan, it's work with my coaches, it's get so much road work in, jump so many ropes. But one of the things, when a fighter goes into a weight class that they didn't want to be in, and Aspen fought tooth and nail to not become a featherweight. They want to go through checking the box of, I've bulked up, I've got used to it. I've gone rounds, I've sparred, I've changed in this way, and therefore I'm ready for a new challenge. She just didn't have time to do that. This is Chael talking. Aspen has said none of these things. I am guessing because she's so clearly a featherweight, but refused to do it. I'm guessing that she psychologically has something that makes her believe she's too small. The fact that she was 137 pounds 3 weeks ago is the evidence that I'm submitting for you that she has not had time to go through the bulking phase and change her psychology about her physiology to be able to compete with these girls. I read an interview from Aspen Ladd this morning with my coffee where she said, I did not know who Norma was, so great. Norma can't think I'm a jerk for saying I didn't know. I want to know. I'm very interested. I just don't. But Aspen didn't know. Right? If you're a fellow fighter and you don't know who they are, in all fairness, Norma's doing something not great. Aspen said, I didn't even know it was 5 rounds. I did not even know it was a main event. I was offered the match. I said, great, let's do it. Well, now I have more clues. I have more clues that she is not in 5-round shape. I know she's not in 5-round shape because she wasn't planned for 5 rounds. I know that because she said she didn't know it was 5 rounds. Now, is there gamesmanship there? Maybe. I would be a victim of it if there is. I'm taking her at her word. But when DraftKings is going to come out and give you a chance to make money on Norma, who knew it was 5 rounds, knew what the date was, prepared for main event status, is cutting weight down to 145, and she's going to take on a girl who wasn't in camp at all and a week ago was 137 pounds, 3 weeks ago in fairness. It just seems to me Like, those are good odds. And I'm going to pick Norma.